Welcome to IHC. In today's video, we will tell you about Balochistan, a province of Pakistan, its culture, traditions and a lot of information which you would love to hear. Balochistan is an area of barren lands, deserts and mountains. The Baloch culture is full of traditions, arts and crafts. Balochi arts and crafts are world famous and mostly done by females. Balochistan is also known for the tribes and festivals. Another distinct feature of Baloch culture is the storytelling tradition. Poets and storytellers are highly respected in Baloch culture. But before I start the video, please subscribe IHC channel so that you can be timely notified for the upcoming production of IHC. Viewers, people belonging to Baloch tribes speak Balochi language. Balochi language is very ancient language. Its roots are traced back to Iranian branch of Indo-European family. It has resemblance with languages such as Sanskrit, Avesta, Old Persian, and Pahlavi, which nowadays are said to be dead languages. Following are the tribes living in Balochistan: Rind, Lashar, Mari, Jamod, Ahmadzai, Bukti, Domki, Maksi, Khosa, Rakshani, Dashti, Umrani, Nosherwani, Sanjarani, Khidai. The tribes has a head known as Sardar. The subdivided tribes also have heads known as Malik, Tarkari or Mir. These tribes' heads are usually members of districts or local jirgas. Viewers, in Baloch culture, marriages are different and unique than in the other provinces of country. The marriages are according to the Islamic principles in presence of Mulana along with the presence of witnesses. Every member of family takes part in marriages. They express their joy and happiness by following the tradition of their culture. Usually the marriages are done in young ages but are arranged in early childhood or at birth. There is a very low ratio of love marriages as this is not appreciated across the culture in all tribes. Usually the marriages take place within tribe, but at times intra-tribe marriages are also conducted. Divorce ratio is very low in Balochistan as compared to the other provinces of Pakistan, and that is because they consider it a matter of disrespect of the family and honor of the tribe. Different rituals are celebrated in different tribes. In some tribes, there is a tradition of taking vulvar. It is a sum of money paid by the groom to the family of bride. Viewers, like all other provinces of Pakistan, the national dress shalwar kameez with a distinct addition and modification are worn by Baloch culture. The people dress up very pleasingly and in the same way in all the tribes. Turban is the common headwear of the Baloch men along with the white loose shalwar with knee-long shirts. Females' dress consists of shirt having big pockets and embedded round mirror work in front. A big dupatta or chadar is taken to cover the head and shoulders. Friends, both religious and social festivals are celebrated by Baloch people. The religious festivals are same as across the country like Eid-ul-Azha and Eid-ul-Fitr. These religious festivals are celebrated by decorating houses, wearing new dresses, cooking special dishes. Baloch culture is full of many social festivals like Sibi festival, which has folk music performance, cultural dances, handicraft stalls, cattle show and number of other entertaining activities showing the colorful side of people. Baisakhi is another festival showing tactfulness and bravery of Baloch people. It is celebrated on horseback by two teams that use their skills to snatch a goat from each other. Viewers, now I will tell you about some of the cities which are good from tourist perspective. First one is Hinglaj. Friends, Hinglaj is an important Hindu pilgrim place in Balochistan. Hinglaj is the place considered the most important of the 51 Shakti Peeths, where Lord Shiva's body parts are buried, and here his head is buried. Hindus pay visit to this place. The pilgrim starts near Karachi, where services and facilities to the pilgrims can be established. Hinglaj temple is situated in Balochistan and the pilgrims have to travel nearly 200 km on foot. Urk. Surrounded by mountains, Urk Valley is an astonishing place located in Quetta, district of Balochistan province in northwestern Balochistan. The valley is located near Hana Lake and 21 km from Quetta city. Gadani. Gadani is an important area with significance in terms of economic activity. It is an coastal village of Lasbela district located in southern part of Balochistan. It is a village where Muslims and Hindu live together with peace from centuries. Excavation of the area has provided evidence of people who lived here millions years ago. With the help of China, in Gadani, a project has been undertaken to produce electricity by the new government and Chinese government collaboration. This project will produce jobs for the local residents and electricity for country. Gadani also has a shipbreaking yard, which is currently the source of income for local community and a huge economic benefit for its stakeholders. Gwadar. Gwadar is the largest port of Pakistan as soon as it starts operating. It is a place many superpowers would want to control. Gwadar port is located at the apex of Arabian Sea and at that mouth of Persian Gulf, approximately 460 km west of Karachi, 75 km east of Pakistan border with Iran, and 380 km northeast of nearest point in Oman across the Arabian Sea. Strategically, area of Gwadar is situated in Balochistan province. Western side along with the Makran coast, and the ships en route to major oil importing countries like France, Germany, Japan, Spain stops at the port of Gwadar coming from CPEC. Gwadar can be economic hub for the province of Balochistan and also for Pakistan. Abundant revenues of taxes and thousands of jobs for local people are additional benefits. Military benefits can also be gained from Gwadar. If India attacks Pakistan, as the distance compared from Karachi is more and Pakistan Navy can make their base here and a lot of countries import exports will be affected, so international pressure on India will also help Pakistan. Makran Coastal Highway, donated as N10, is the most important land route to access Gwadar and is 653 km in length. It was built by FWO. It is a part of Pakistan International Highways Network. It runs primarily through Balochistan province between Karachi and Gwadar, passing near the port town of Umra and Pansi. It is a lengthy highway passing through Balochistan province and can play an essential part to access many other places in Balochistan for tourism and economical activities and saved a lot of cost and the time for seafood industry. It has reduced the distance traveled from Karachi to breathtaking beautiful area crossing roads and a very memorable journey. Bolan Pass. The Bolan Pass is a mountain pass through the Toba Kakar range of Balochistan province in the western Pakistan 120 km away from the Afghan border. Historically, it was located at a very strategic place, used as a gateway to South Asia by many traders, invaders and nomadic tribes. For an annual fee, the British government controlled this pass by the permission of the Khan of Kalat. Astola. Astola Island, also known as Jazira Haftalar in Balochi or Island of Seven Hills. It is a small unpopulated island. Its location is 39 km southeast from Pasni into the Arabian Sea. Its altitude is 75 meters. Administratively, the island is a part of Pasni, sub-district of Gwadar. The island can be accessed through boats. Tourists can camp there and view the endemic life. Ziyarat. Ziyarat is the capital of Ziyarat district, Balochistan. It is located at the altitude of 2,453 meters and is a notable holiday resort of Balochistan. Ziyarat was the summer residence of the Chief Commissioner of Balochistan and sanatorium for the European troops at Quetta. It is also famous for its juniper forest, which is the second largest in the world. There is many important species of animals and birds, bushes and ground, many of which are used by the local people to treat diseases. However, Ziyarat is the best known for the juniper trees, some of which are 5,000 to 7,000 years old. Basically, Ziyarat is the location of Ziyarat residence where Jinnah lived and spent his last day of life. Ziyarat is famous for tourist site. There is a small dam and the valley is full of different fruit. Some of the famous sites include the shrine of Baba Kharwari, which is 8 km from Ziyarat town, while the location residents of Ziyarat are Pashtuns. Pashin Valley. It is located in the northwest of Balochistan. The valley is a fertile land where several crops and fruit are grown. Pashin Valley is renowned for the greenery and is also the primary place for crops production. Besides the crops, it is also famous for the growth of vegetable and fodders. Today, Pashin Valley is famous for horticulture and agriculture in Pakistan. Apart from fruit, there is a little market town which is famous for eating joints and other traditional foods. There is a man-made spring Karez. The artificial spring is made in order to use the subterranean water for the irrigation process. The Pashin Valley is center of festivity and colorful harvests and other cultural feats. Folk dances are very popular. In spring, when most of the plants are in bloom, it gives a splash of colors to Pashin Valley. Migrant tribesmen travel across the valley in autumn and spring with their herds of sheep and camels. The seasonal movement adds color and beauty to the life of Pashin Valley. Mehergarh. It lies in the Karachi plains of Balochistan. It is one of the earliest sites with evidence of farming and herding in South Asia. Mehergarh is located near the Balan Pass, the west of Indus River Valley, and between Quetta and Sibi. The earliest settlement at Mehergarh was the small farming village that has been dated between 7000 BC to 5500 BC. The whole area covers a number of successive archaeological material has been found in 6 mounds and about 32,000 artifacts has been collected. Punnu Fort. The ruins of Punnu Fort are sited about 15 km from Turbat, a city in southern part of Balochistan. According to archaeologists, Punnu Fort could date it back to 6000 BC to 8000 BC. Punnu was a Hoth prince remnant of whose Miri fort can still be seen near Turbat, and Sassi was his beloved. Much folklore has been written about this legend in all the local languages. Hazarganji Chiltan National Park. Hazarganji literally means of 1,000 treasures. In the folds of these mountains, legend has it that there are over 1,000 treasures buried, reminder of the passage of the great armies down to the corridor of history. The Bactrian, Mongols and then the great migrant hordes of Pashtuns all passed this way. In the Hazarganji Chiltan National Park, 20 km southwest of Quetta, Markhors have been given protection. The park is spread over 5,000 acres, altitude ranging to 2,000 to 3,200 meters. Nature lovers, students, scientists and researchers are welcome to visit this park at any time of the year. Bibi Nani and Pir Ghaib. Bibi Nani is an area between the towns of Quetta and Sibi. The area name is most probably derived from a Sufi figure that was buried in the suburbs and is also the location of Hindu shrine. The location is a major site of the power connection that links area of Balochistan with the water resources from the Sindh River. Hanna Lake. The lake is located a little short of the place where the Urk Valley begins and 14 km from Quetta. The reservoir was constructed during the British colonial era in 1894 and is the main attraction in the city. Golden fish in the lake come swimming right up to the edge of the lake. There is a lakeside restaurant with picnic table shaded with pine trees. The turquoise water of the lake provided a rich contrast to the sandy brown hills in the background. Luck Pass. Luck Pass is 25 km from Quetta. It is a break in mountain range used for transportation from one side to the other. Here the scenery is interesting. The trucks and trailers loaded with goods move along the zigzag roads while the herdsman watch from hills along with the hundred of his sheep. With this, I would like to end my today's video. I hope this video increased your knowledge about Baloch culture. I will keep making videos on history, culture and current affairs. Some videos are in Urdu, while some in English. Please, if you liked our video, don't forget to subscribe our channel and please share this video on Facebook. I will be very thankful. Keep watching IHC and good luck until next video.